sorry. I had to turn my microphone off. Let me do this again. Deonda, hello. Dale B, hello. Ray Nancer, hello. And no, this is not Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I'd be kicked off of YouTube, so. And I had to turn my microphone on because as soon as I started live stream, I had to go pee. So I went running down the hall real quick as I can with my, so I don't walk too quick anymore. So Snickerdoodle, hello. So Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Jonas, it sounds like I'm impressed. Yeah. I peed right before I got online. Well, I was watching somebody else's live stream. So now I thought might as well go ahead. It's only half hour away anyway. So busy day. Busy weekend. I was wanting to go live last night. Fell asleep. Too much info. Oh man. Oh. I walked right past my favorite door jam. Although I have back scratchers. All kinds. Nothing beats that door jam though. So, Dale, I'm glad you're in here. I was wanting to talk to you. You were saying that when you walk, you have balance issues also. I may be wrong. I thought that's what you said. Okay. From what the physical therapist is telling me, that's all from the neuropathy. So, I want to pass on to you what they're doing for me in order for me to gain my balance back. I generally have to hold on to things. Yeah, same here. They said, do you usually hold on to the wall? And I'm like, yeah. Or I'll grab onto a chair or something. But I want to pass on to you, and I was thinking of doing a video of the exercises, but I want to pass on to you what they're doing for me to help me get my balance and walking back. The first thing they're having me do is they like for you to stand in a corner. I stand over there in the corner where the door is going to the outside and where the counter is, so that way I can grab onto something. But you get in that corner and you stand just a little bit out, so that way you're free to do your exercises, but you're close enough that you can either lean back or grab on, like in my case, grab onto the counter or whatever. But you stand looking straight ahead, and you take your feet. I usually have my house slippers on, and you stagger your feet, and the part of your foot right before your toes goes where your arch is, and you stand there, and you do it looking straight ahead for 1 minute. And you're gonna fall. You're gonna go back and forth. You're gonna this and that and everything. You do it for 1 minute. You switch, looking straight ahead. Your arms are down. 1 minute, and you're gonna. I had to grab the counter a couple times. Shaking, my legs would shake and stuff when I was really trying. That's one exercise. And you do it twice a day. And then another exercise is that you'll stand in the corner with your hands down, and you'll take the heel. You're standing, feet, you know, not pushed together, but straight down, and then you'll take the heel of your one foot and touch the toes of your other foot, and you do that twice a day, 2 minutes. That's the real hard one for me. But those are the exercises that they're having me start off with, so I wanted to pass that on to you. So if I can get somebody to actually hold a camera, I would actually film the exercise. Of course, I've only been doing it a couple days, so I haven't seen any improvement yet, but it's going to take time. Super, thank you, Liz. I appreciate that. Not a problem, but don't expect it to be easy either. Don't expect it to be easy, because it's not. You're going to feel it. And you do those twice a day. So, like I said, if I can find someone that will hold the camera for me, I would videotape it. Well, I guess I got my tripod. Duh. But try that. Start out with that. That's what they're having me start out with. And like I said, it's not easy. But it's a neuropathy thing. And what he said you're doing is doing these exercises is retraining your body. And so that's what we're doing. So, just like how we learned to walk when we were babies, we're learning how to walk as adults. And so we're retraining our bodies. So, which is awesome. They see, I also, for some reason, about 6 years ago, started looking down, so now I walk like, hold your hand up and bend your fingers like at a 45 degrees angle, so I am always looking at the floor. And the further I walk, the more I bend forward. I used to be 5'5" all my life. Now I'm 5'2". Yeah, you gotta stand up and look straight ahead. And I have to order a cane in. I have to get me a cane. So I'm still 5'7", thank God. But I know that's gonna be I'll be 5'6" before you know it. And the older you get, you shrink anyway, believe it or not. All these years being on the earth, and gravity compresses you. Have you seen those canes that have like a base at the bottom? It can stand on its own. Oh yeah, I've seen them, but he does not recommend that. Not for me for right now. I'm just gonna get one of the single ones because we don't want me on it forever. But if I leave the house, or whatever, it'll help me keep that steadiness. Because without it, I mean, out in public, I've fallen right there in front of the hospital. So it's to help me keep my balance. So I figure just a plain cane with adjustable height, I can get a Walmart for $13. So, already checked the price. So yeah. So try those exercises and just stick with it. It's not going to be easy. I just have no strength in my legs. When I walk to the bathroom, I have fear fatigue by the time I get there, and I have to stop and hold on to the counter to rest. Yep. Yep. And that's what physical therapy is to help me with, and occupational therapy. Um, that's what all that is to help. Occupational therapy, of course, is to help me do quite a few things. Um, they both physical therapist and occupational therapist has given me some ideas, um, things I can get to make my life easier. I sure will. Cool. I appreciate the help. Not a problem. I figure me, you, and anyone who listens who has the same problem due to neuropathy or whatever, to get our balance back, you're just trying to learn how to walk all over again. So, but yeah, I'll even set up a tripod, and I'll you guys will, whoever watches it will see how bad my balance is. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So, Nicole, hey, hello. Dale said, now if I can stop the burning, shooting pain to stop going out my big toe, I'll be batting 100. That's what the gabapentin is supposed to be for. It's supposed to, because it's your nerve endings dying. This is exactly what it is. And so that's what the gabapentin is supposed to be for. Um, I'm so beyond that right now. My daughter told me to say F it and get them to give me Lyrica instead. You take gabapentin now? Yeah, I'm going through that stuff with my hands. The physical therapist also told me, he said, just looking at your hands and what you told me, he said, that's neuropathy, that's not arthritis. I went, he said, but I'm not a doctor. But he said, this isn't my first rodeo either. Gotcha. No, I think I was prescribed a long time ago. I know they gave me Lyrica a long time ago too. I go to the doctor Wednesday, so I will get a script. Yeah, I would. Certainly would. You know. But what was something else I was gonna say that's happened this weekend? Mhm. I don't think really anything happened over the weekend. I got to talk to my grandkids today, my little grandbabies. Yay! Of course, you got Zach on there. I want to come your house. Well, you can come next weekend. Sarah, hello. I want to come your house now. I want to see you. Well, you can come next weekend. No, on the phone. I didn't call FaceTime, honey. My mother had what? Trigeminal neuralgia, and gabapentin saved her life. Her dose was tapered down, and she's long been off of it. Yes, Sarah, that is of the face, right? I heard it was extremely painful. I know one thing, my sister had Bell's palsy. And it was painful as shit. She couldn't even swallow soup. I know that's my grandson wants to come over. I miss him. Glad there's FaceTime. Well, he's in school. So, preschool. So, well, I guess we can get him Thursday night. Because he doesn't go to school on Fridays. So, I can't get him till then. Like in the jaw area and up toward the temple. Yes, it is. I know someone else whose husband committed suicide because of it. It really is that bad. I couldn't do it. Yes, I have seen a girl on the internet with it, and nothing has worked so far. She said people often commit suicide. I couldn't do it. Too many things wrong. There's no way I could do it. One of my nurses coming tomorrow, and she has not called. And if she does come tomorrow and say you never answer your phone, and I'm gonna be like, what number are you calling? Because you're not calling me and leaving messages on mine. But she has the same number as everyone else. And I have a different physical therapist coming Wednesday. And she's lucky I answered the phone because no name came up and it was like a Columbus phone number. And I told her, I almost didn't answer this call. No name came up and it's a Columbus number. I'm sorry. I don't really live in Columbus. I live like on this side of it. Okay. So, anywho. Nothing going on with me, you guys. What about you guys? Todd B, hello. What's new, Naha? It's wet. Nothing new. Absolutely not. Liz, did you talk about the Oort cloud the other day when you was talking about space? No, I did not. Snicker says, nothing here either, boring. Gail says, oh, hey Todd, it's cold here. There's a, I just heard on the BBC that there was a total eclipse in Chile and Argentina today. Yeah. Nickerdo's going, hi Todd. Todd, what's going on in your neck of the woods? Gamer, hello. Hey Lesboo, I'm here listening. How you been? I've been good. How have you been? Okay, it was a question on Millionaire and I thought I heard you talking about it. I'm not even sure 100% what it is. So, I'm gonna try to get some notepads so I can take notes so I can start doing topic night. Yay. Um, yes, it was broadcast online, the solar eclipse. I'm reading about it and I don't even think I can communicate what I am reading. Not important. No, I'll check it out. It's probably a big cloud that's obscuring an alien ship. I ought to see if there's any new stories about UFO sightings. Some of these stories were people saying, I know I was watching this one a couple years ago of a video. A UFO landed in China, and there was video, and it showed it coming over the high rise and over the highway, and this guy was videotaping it. And I'm sitting there thinking, if that sucker, as big as it is, landed in China, the whole world would know about it. Oort cloud is an area beyond Pluto where a lot of astronomers believe comets originate. I'll be dipped. There you go. It's alien ships blowing up planets. Oh my. See? They just don't want to tell us. Well, thank you, Sarah, for breaking that down because I could not even tell what the article I pulled up was trying to say. Well, trying to think. If I heard about that, not so much the name, but um, Liz, you ever hear about Planet 9? I can't seem to find anything about it because it's Pluto. I think that there are things we don't know about at Area 51. Don't get me started on that one because I can tell you right now there is. Well, they've moved a lot of stuff out of there now, but guess we will have to get Bruce Willis or Will Smith to save us. Right stick, here they come to save the day. Yup. I'd long heard of it, but don't know much about it. It's believed to be spherical around the solar system. Um, their planet 9 is Pluto. That's what I said. Or did I call it something else? Now, this is what I thought that the Planet 9 was. And I thought it was another name for Planet X, Nibiru. I typed that right as you were saying it. I thought that's what Planet 9 was. And supposedly it's hidden by Jupiter. But it's supposed to be coming towards Earth. But that's what I thought Planet 9 was. Yes, I thought so too, Planet X. So, but Pluto really is our 9th planet, even though it's been downgraded to a dwarf planet. I said, leave poor Pluto alone. Just leave Pluto alone. It's way out there. It's all by its lonesome anyway. I feel sorry for it. I just want to give it a long tail like a dog. You know, Pluto the dog. You know. Put some ears on it. But, Planet X is an interesting, topic. It truly is. There's been tons of speculation about Planet X. Just sitting there, not hurting anyone. Pluto. Yep. It has at least 5 moons, last I heard. Anna, hello. Hi, everyone. Getting sherbet before I leave work. Awesome. Awesome. So, Nibiru, they act like they know tons about it, and they absolutely know nothing about it at the same time. And some people will actually say that. Planet X, they say. Now, there's two theories, especially this time of year, with Christmas coming up. And a lot of things are said about Christmas Day. And, you know, it's supposed to, as we all know, it's supposed to symbolize, December 25th is supposed to symbolize the day Jesus was born. But he wasn't born in December. He's born in like September, around there. And but it's a common day that was chosen many hundreds and over 1,000 years ago, maybe 1,000 years ago, maybe even later than that. Maybe it is hundreds, where it was a common day chosen throughout the world to celebrate on that day. And so there's plenty of speculation about the Planet X and about, well, I should say the Star of Bethlehem. And one of them is that they followed Planet X. That Planet X is what the wise men saw in the sky and followed to Bethlehem. Ancient astronaut theorists say it was a UFO. Either way, it's not like they all had high performance cars and highways stuff, and you traveled by camel, and when you travel in a caravan, that makes it even that much slower. You don't travel fast in a caravan like that. So it took them quite a while. Jesus wasn't exactly a newborn baby when they found him. But, you know, the theory of the Star of Bethlehem to either be a UFO or Planet X, and it's just one of those things where, does Planet X really exist? Like I said, it's supposedly hidden by Jupiter. But even I'm thinking, if it's on the back side, or the side we can't see, of Jupiter, and all the planets are going around the sun, and Jupiter turns, and it's got a gravitational force, then why isn't Planet X going around Jupiter? So, who knows? Who knows? They also say that the Planet X, who I thought, you know, Planet 9, you know, I also thought that this planet would make its revolution around the whole entire solar system, that it would come down one side and then round the sun and come back up the other side, and that's how it made its thing, its pattern. So who knows? They have all these theories about what it is. What are you supposed to believe? Because let's face it, scientists have gotten shit wrong about space several times. You know, it's not an exact science. Really not. The only thing that's exact is math. The only thing in the universe. It truly is, when you say a universal language, it truly is a universal language. And our whole entire solar system, galaxy, universe is basically geometry. Believe it or not. So, who knows? I wish that they could find concrete evidence of Planet X. I wish they would. I wish they could. There has to be a way to find concrete evidence that this planet exists. Nice picture of it as a satellite goes by, and it being sent back to Earth. That would be fantastic. Or having one of our little satellite things land on it, that would be great. I really think that there is so much within our own solar system we don't know. So much in our within our own galaxy we don't know. We don't need to know what's out 500,000 light years away, or even 500 million light years away. Um, we need to know what's closer to home. Just like, let's go in the ocean. It's probably just so far out there that it's too dim to see. Well, if they can see, if it's being blocked by Jupiter, all right, we got to think about it. Because Jupiter has a gravitational pull. All the planets do to some degree. I mean, some are stronger than others. Um, that's how they're able to ascertain black holes. Um, because black hole has a gravitational pull. It's just very, very, very strong. Then, if they can see the moons on Jupiter, and if it's hidden by Jupiter, it's just staying there. You know, that doesn't sound right either. It should have moved on. And if it has moved on, um, we should be able to see something by now. I don't know. A fight in my Walmart. We are closed, and dude brought knives to register with no tag. Oh wow. Anna Fulton, hello. Cashier went off. But then again, we aren't scientists either. They would have a little more information about that. Um, hope everyone's okay. Doing good. Hope you're doing okay, Anna. I don't know. Hmm. That's something to think about, Sarah. Because I just can't imagine something that is supposed to make a loop and has never been seen. And if it's supposed to make a loop, um, an elliptical loop around our whole entire solar system, if we can see shit that's many, 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 many light years away, I'm sure as to hell think that we could see a moving planet within our solar system. Um, my granddaughter has COVID. She's doing okay. Can't taste or smell. Oh my gosh. And I'm sorry to see that. Hope she recovers quickly. Poor little precious. And it says, I'm fine. She's so funny. Said, Not right. Not right. A fat girl can't taste chocolate. Gotta love her sense of humor. I would say the same shit. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Wow. I hope she gets better soon. I bet she's pitiful. I know what I went through watching someone have it. Mm, 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 mm. Oh yeah, the good news is that they started giving out vaccine shots today for COVID. I believe England gave their first one yesterday, Sunday. Um, guess we're going to see. Thank you, her hubby and 4 babies all on quarantine. I bet they are. Just hope you don't get it. Yes, they have, and Biden won the Electoral College. Did you see in Michigan where William Shakespeare got the second shot? And I know there was a nurse, I forget where. I know she got one. But did you see in Michigan where the Republican Party sent people in to try to crash the voting? Acting like they were the Electoral College, and the police stopped them dead in their tracks at the door, and they were trying to protest or something. Said, "Hey, you're not getting in. Don't like it? Call the governor." Exactly what he said. She said, Sarah said in Michigan they had to vote from an undisclosed location because of threats. That is sad. That is sad. Anna said, she said, time done. Um, Iron skillet and chocolate both be needed. Being careful, good. People are totally nuts anymore. My son-in-law is being tested for COVID tomorrow, says Nicole. Damn. There was several nurses and doctors in Louisville, Kentucky that got the shot. Showed it on a press conference. I need to ask you, what the hell is Kentucky's problem? Keep Mitch McConnell in there. And in Washington, um, LEZLIE'S says Kaylee, how's Fran? Good, she's snoring. Back finally has enough energy to at least go to work. But she's good. I agree, Les. But there in I don't I don't know if it's Washington D.C. they were talking about because they said the city Washington. So I don't know if there's a city of Washington in the state of Washington. Hell if I know, he needs to go. No shit, motherfucker. Look, I don't like Pelosi at all, but he's the one stopping it, not Pelosi. He's the one stopping the. Although Pelosi has made some dumbass comments, she's got to go too. Get them all the freak out of there. Well, anyway, there were at least two that I know of, black churches that were attacked and vandalized by radical religious right. And I'm like, that's not the godly way, people. That's not the godly way. But they were attacked. I mean, they showed it. Um, I'm like, this is a religious right, and they're attacking this church. People were everywhere. I'm like, you're attacking these people. What is your problem? I blame Jerry Falwell for all this shit. Church is getting political. Church ain't supposed to be political. Unbelievable stuff that's going on. No kidding. Wish we had a good answer to this whole mess. I have the answer. Let's take all the water supplies, fresh drinking water supplies, put Prozac in the water. There you go. We went back 50 years. Sad. We went back further than that. Falwell Senior or Junior? Senior. He was one of the ones that got the evangelicals into politics anyway. Anna says, I will drink it first. Hell, they've done legalized marijuana. They ought to just pump that shit into the air. I mean, marijuana is legal in a lot of states now. Just pump that shit in the air. Haley says, it's very sad. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But like I said, I still can't get over Oregon. It's okay if you do heroin. It's okay if you have cocaine. It's okay if you have marijuana. I'm like, well, you've heard of people overdosing on heroin. You've heard people overdosing on cocaine. You've heard of people overdosing on crack. You've never heard of anyone overdosing on marijuana. The only way you've heard somebody who was messed up and had to go to the hospital and or died from marijuana is when the marijuana is cut with something. Other than that, like Cat Williams says, makes you happy, hungry, sleepy, horny. That's all it does. House wants to legalize marijuana. Go with the Senate. Nicole A says never. Anna says every time I take an Ambien, I hope I wake up and it's been a dream. What been going on? Going, yep. There's that people can become psychologically addicted to marijuana. Well, I never said they couldn't. I know I've seen some people totally baked on it, but you've never heard anyone of ODing on it. You'll pass out of sleep before you get to that point. They should just pump that shit in the air. For real. Senate probably smoking big old bongs. Why they like they are. No. If they were, they'd be like, oh hell yeah, let's just pass it. And it's like, home finally, yay. Anxiety Judy, hello. Hey everybody, I'm so happy to catch you live after so long. Well, glad you're here. How you been, Les? Or how are you, Les? I'm good. How are you? I'm good. I remind you, I gotta take my meds. I'm good. I'm good. Complaints. Well, I do have a complaint, but it's more along the lines of, damn, I ain't got no snackies. I got my dinner right there. I guess I could eat it. Staying home and safe. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Did Dale leave? Dale probably left. Hey, nice. Hey, Snicker. I'll tell you what. What else did I learn? Oh, I forgot my train of thought. My friend got marijuana laced with acid. It was not a good time. No, it was. I don't recommend acid for anybody. You'll see the pits of hell with that shit. Nicole says, oh, about no one died from marijuana. That's why I said never. Okay. Um, but only when it's laced with something. And like, Anna said, shady. Man, that shit laced with acid. Damn. Wow, that's really messed up about the acid. Well, that's why I recommend everybody growing their own. Organic marijuana, if you can find it. Hell, just throw a seed out your back door and let Mother Nature take over. It will. They did not tell her it was laced with acid. Of course not. She wouldn't have had it. Les, Big Mouth Katie gave you a shout out last night. Are you serious? Katie gave me a shout out? I'll be dipped. Well, I hope it was a good shout out, not a bad one. I use it medically. I moved to California so I could treat my rheumatoid arthritis without feeling like a criminal. I never tried acid. Don't. I figure my luck I'd be one freaking down the highway. I'm naked with what? Curlers. uh I actually know how to grow that shit. I studied it. I had to show people. I had to plant. I had to get some seeds. Although I'll be looked at and tracked. Get some seeds, wait a year, and then I'll go out back and plant one seed. Of course, around here, my neighbors would be like, "Hey, yes, it was good, awesome, awesome." I thought she had forgotten about me by now. Um, but yeah, I had to do a video on how to grow it. Well, if my state would just legalize it. It's gonna come to that. I mean, so, a lot of states, quite a few states have made it legal. Um, Around where I live, let's put it this way: if you get pulled over and you have very little, they're not gonna do it. They'll let you go. I'm dead serious. Although they didn't let my nephew go, but he was probably a smartass. Not to mention the fact he had it right there on the console, right between the seats. And the cop gave him a chance to put it away. And he didn't. I said, I'd arrest your dumb ass too. He's like, can you grow it outdoors in a high les, or is it too cold? No, you can grow it outdoors. I know quite a few. I know somebody who bought some. They had seeds in it, and they just threw it out their bedroom window. And the next summer, they just had weed growing. It'll grow pretty much anywhere. Whether you can grow good stuff is another story. South Dakota did recently. You can smell it far away. Be careful growing it. Um, I don't think anybody around here where I live, right where I live, gives a shit. There's too. I'll be honest with you. There's too many people growing it around here, and that is not a lie. Not a lie. I know a guy who owns, like, I forget how many acres of land, out north in Nurk, and that's as far as I'm saying on his location. But he has a lot of land, which a lot of people out there have a lot of land, and he has a daggone field full of it. And the cops know it. That's how he makes his money. I know how to smoke it. Been a long time. Used to make cookies, 12 and round, and 3-pound spaghetti at 2 in the morning. Um, for brunch back or lunch back in the day. Sarah says, when I was a kid, an elderly woman at my church had this strange weeds and wondered why the neighborhood teenagers were so interested in it. It was probably just ditchweed, but hey, free MJ. She's not smart. Hide it in the car. Um, yeah, I know he's a dumbass. The cop walked away to give him a chance. It was right there. I never said Ian was the sharpest tack. Let's face it, Ian lives in his own world. Wild MJ grows in a thicket across the street from me. There you go. There you go. Not to mention, I make incense, weed incense, and that shit is. You come to my house, it'll smell like a big pot bowl. It's strong. And I can just set that shit out. Because even with my other scents, you could actually smell them down a way. So if the wind is blowing, they can smell all my shit if I really wanted them to. These weeds in these old hills in my country. There's weeds in these old hills in my county. Lucky you, Sarah. I don't smoke it. I have. I'm not gonna lie. I have. But it wasn't for very long. Really wasn't. It was a matter of months. But yeah. Interesting. But I had to do a video on it, and I'll be like, have YouTube like give me a strike for it, and I'll be like, it's legal. What are you gonna do? You're in trouble anyway. You need this kind. Have you started selling your incense online yet? I really want to try some. Katie said, I haven't for years, maybe someday. No, I haven't started selling online because we gotta think of, well, first of all, I gotta get the packaging in to send it online. And then I gotta think, alright, there's gonna have to be a minimum. And, because it's not worth it if you just want like 2 bags and then that's $4, and it probably cost me that to send. So it's going to have to be a minimum, and I need to find the cheapest way to mail it safely. So um so it's going to take a few. I only got 6 different scents in anyway. For real. I just got done bagging up cinnamon, Bulgari, cinnamon, cannabis, dragon's blood, black love, and baby powder. That's all I've got in right now. And smoked a couple times in college, hated the smell though. I'll have 5 different types of cannabis in. Let's see, I actually have it up because I was looking into it. Oh, here's a scent that I was wanting to try. It's called monkey farts. And I was told that I sold it in a candle, but I don't ever remember making it as a candle. But it's called monkey farts, and it is monkey farts. Um, it's a playful fragrance composed of rich chocolate base and banana brulee. So, vodka was my best friend. Yeah, like bourbon was mine. Ooh, I love Dragon's Blood so much. Would love to try the cannabis too. Now the cannabis, the one I have, let me go under. Let's see. Wait a second. Where did I find that at? You know what? Why don't I go back? Back. Back. I just love that monkey farts. Back. Oh. Back. Back. A fudge brownie. That probably. Man, I look for a lot of things. Okay. I'll end up getting cannabis slash pot, which is what I have now. Maui Wowie, dried bud, weed, and skunk. Banana explains the name. Yeah, that just sounds like monkey farts. If we go in there, Jim Beam, granddaughter would like the chocolate part. Anna says, don't drink now. It messed with diabetes too bad. Jim Beam incense, Anna. Now you're talking. Out of curiosity, You guys, you don't understand. I can get over 10,000 different kinds of scents. And some of these are just crazy. No, can't get Jim Beam in. I wonder if I can get L-I-U-U-O-R liquor scent. Nope. Oh well. Um, I'll totally buy a cannabis sampler pack. Yeah, we gotta get all 5 of them in. I've only got the one. I think boozy incense would be awesome. I had a look. But I want to get some some incense that um I did the same thing with my candles. I didn't just do the normal stuff. I like crazy things. I like to experiment. There are Scentsy parties. Les needs to have a sampler party. I could, but that'd be awfully hard to do online. What about key lime pie? Don't laugh. There's other kinds of pies. Let me try. Key lime pie. Yep, I can get key lime pie sent in. Why we loves you, Les. I can actually get key lime pie. I wouldn't do it as an incense. Ugh. Not until we get smell-o-vision. But some of them, there's Dale finally. Um, but some of them, see, I don't have the sense of smell. I go by other people. Um, so, but I can read it and just get an idea of how it would feel and see what kind of scents would actually be a scent for an incense. I kind of got a feel for that, and I think monkey farts would be a good one. Gray, hello. How are you? I have been here, I fell asleep. And so I took my Ambien, I will be too. Dale says, was dreaming about Vegas and talking with someone about smoking pot. Y'all, we're talking about it here, and it was in my dream. Weird. Yeah. Hans has got to get up early. I cannot believe I can do a key lime pie incense. I wish I could do candles again because I was as good as my incense are, which they're the best. Um, my candles were better. What if I said Snoopy wanted key lime pie incense? I could make it. I really could. But you're going to have to buy all 300 sticks because that's how much is in one batch. And then I'll be doing my body oils. After we get going with the incense, then um I'll be doing my body oils again. Because I don't think anybody else would want key lime pie incense. Although I didn't think anybody would want this cannabis that we got. And no, I mean, yeah, you wouldn't have to buy 300 sticks, honey. You would have, if I got key lime pie in, 100 sticks is a batch. Um, so you'd have to buy all 100 sticks. Yeah, I do good body oils. How do you make incense? I have done candles and soap. Um, Incense, there's a couple ways to do it. Um, it's um, oh gosh, you need the right mixture, and then um, you need to let it soak for 24 hours. And aggressive, I hate bras. Just saying. Um, oh dang, body oils too. Yeah, I did body oils. My favorite for me, scent on me is Nautica, and I have bought Nautica from the store, and then I did my body oils, and the store one don't last. I have bought body oils from Philly that came in from New York. It don't last on me, but mine did. It made everything smell like Nautica. Me too, Shady. I stopped wearing one about 3 years ago after my cancer surgery. I would too. I do too, Anna. This is Anna Fulton. Hi, Dale B. Hi, nice Anna Fulton. But basically, what you do is you find the right mixture that you like, and you let it soak, and then um, you let it dry, and that's it. It's just time consuming more than anything. It's not hard, just time consuming. So you start with just a stick and put stuff on it, or dip already stick in oil. Well, it's usually 100 sticks for a batch, and then you find um the right mixture that you want. You find your scent that you want, and you mix it, and you find the right mixture that you want. Never makes sense. Sorry, Les. No, it's okay. So to do one batch is 100 sticks. You take that 100 sticks, and then you make up your mixture, your incense mixture that you like. I can't tell you how, because different people have different ways of doing it. And then you soak the sticks into your mixture, and usually you soak it for like 24 hours or something, and then you dry it. You lay it out to dry, and then you bag them up, however you want to bag them up, and label it and sell it. I don't spend money on fancy labeling or nothing like that. Um, because that just makes I'm very plain with my labeling, because I try to keep the cost down, and I'm more concerned with the quality of my incense than I am with how it's packaged, the nice labels and all that. I don't even fart with that yet. I'm more interested in the quality. So, and I talk to him every day. How my baby's doing. I even talk to him when I bag. When it's just me sitting here alone, I'll talk to him while I bag him. So, how it goes. I might do a video on how to do it. Smoke some, oil up, and burn some great incense. Adams County be happy, happy place. Huh. I just like doing, like, I know my next order of scents that I get in. One of them's going to have to be Nog Champo. Gotten several requests for Nog Champa, so I got to do that. Anybody ever try those meal plans that they send to you? Can the incense feel? Can the incense feel the love tonight? I guess. Anna says my neighbor did, Dale. I don't know about getting food through the mail like that. My meals. He didn't like any of it, says Anna Bolton. Dale says my daughters use every plate and they both ordered some and had extra, so they gave us 3 meals. They are all really good. My best friend liked Hello Fresh, says Anna Grissom. He got the one from Weight Watchers though. And I've never tried anything like that. Hopefully, now I know one thing. I have a really hard time cooking because of my hands, but I'll be cooking Christmas Day. I'll be doing the Christmas breakfast. But I did ask for help. So Gabby's gonna help me cook. And I already went out and ordered, I shouldn't say I already went out. I already ordered everything I needed in and it was picked up. So I've already got everything in for the Christmas breakfast. And occupational therapy is gonna suggest some things and try to help me cook again. So, but I don't order that kind of stuff. Dale said, except volume wise, my husband likes to have leftovers and the meals are for two, so there really aren't leftovers. Anna Grissom says her son liked it and he is picky. Dale said, I am thinking about heating up the rest of mine here in a bit because I could not finish mine. Anna Fulton wants to know, what do you get, Dale? God. Amy makes me want ice cream. What the world? Hell, just being awake makes me want ice cream. Just having it in the house makes me want ice cream. I can tell you that right now. I do not mind eating ice cream once or twice a day. I could do that easy. Easy. So, Um, too much cannabis talk. It was good pork seasoned up, like taco meat over rice with a homemade salsa with kiwi, jalapeno, tomato, and onion with lime and lime with lime crema, which is just sour cream thinned with water. Anna Grissom, eating sherbet, Anna. Dale says, with lime zest, the lime that provided was dead though and had no juice in it, so we used the pickled jalapeno juice and I put a bit of honey in it because kiwi was not ripe and hard as hell. Gray says, I heard eating too much ice cream gives you gallstones. I have yet to get a gallstone. I have blackberry chip, says Anna Fulton. I like sherbet too. Orange, yum. So does my mom. My mom likes sherbet. I always call it the ribbit ribbit because that's what it reminded me when you said it. Sherbet, ribbit, sherbet, ribbit. Hmm. No gallbladder, Dale. Um, Gray, it maybe could. Dale says, I got some peppermint ice cream, which is unusual for me to have mint ice cream, but it was rather yummy and yet refreshing at the same time. This was lime, strawberry, and orange. Yum, says Anna. Oh my god, you guys are killing me and I ain't got no snacks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Me too, and me too, and Anna, I think you're trying to say I'm too lazy to get up. Your Ambien is working. Anna Fulton says, not fair, kitchen feels 10 miles away. Oh man. Um, I don't ever buy snacks either because I'm not a snacky person, but Dale is. I should make him order the next batch of groceries. Anna Fulton says, "Yep, Les." Judy says, "I'm too lazy to get up too. I really need a fresh cup of tea." Oh gosh. I think I'm going to time for me to go to sleep. Hugs to y'all. Hope to catch you soon. Please take care. You too, Anna Fulton. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. And I hope your daughter, um, granddaughter, oh, excuse me, gets better. I really, really do. Gets better soon. Let's see. You guys have got me thinking now. I was thinking of One like holiday scents, like Christmas. So the next one will be Valentine's Day. Some of his Christmas scents can be also um winter. Hmm. Blueberry cheesecake. That would be a great candle. Brown sugar and fig would make a gorgeous rendition. The musky fig and of cocoa. It might be good in an incense. Sam Rockwell, hello. Brown sugar and fig sounds delightful. Yeah, that might go good in an incense. Then I can probably keep that through the winter. There's a whole shitload. A whole shitload. Oh man. Really gotta get out. Really need to get packaging in. There's a guy who we sell to. Crap, he buys $20 worth at a time. And he wants to send it to Florida to his family. And because I guess the area in Florida where they live, they can't get incense. Because it's mostly um, gentlemen from India that sell it, and they sell it on the street, and the cops keep shutting them down to where they can't hardly get incense wherever in Florida that they're at. So he's going to buy it and send it down there. So, okay. I really need to get packaging ins for that. So, boy, we're a bunch of talkers tonight. It's a Monday. For real. You can tell it's a Monday. What we talking about? Just anything. Really? Just anything. Not much. It's a Monday night. It's slow and yep, just another manic Monday. I remember when that song came out. The freeform kind of evening, yep. Anyone got a song stuck in their heads? Nope. Hot Mary Jane, says Anna Grissom. What's yours, Dale? The Bangles were hot. Did you know it was written by Prince? Uh-huh. Oh. Yeah, the Bengals were great until they all thought that they were the shit. Individually. So, there you go. Um, what was that one that Belinda Carlisle, that one group, that Belinda Carlisle belonged to? All four of them thought they were the shit individually. Prince wrote about 25 number one songs, not for him. I saw the Bengals towards the end of their career. Their opening act was House of Freaks, better known for the way one of them died than for their music. Damn. Anna Grissom, The Police, best band ever. Journey, Heart. Did you know Prince wrote that song for Sinead O'Connor? Yep. He wrote quite a few songs. Dale's Mine is Fall to Pieces by Velvet Revolver. I was listening last night and it has been stuck in my head since then. Scott Wayland looked really bad in that video. Yeah, it's a shame about him though. Really. Um, they were a duo, and after they broke up, he left music, got married, and had 2 kids. Says Sarah. Sam says nothing compares to you was Prince. Yeah, I know. About 15 years ago, the whole family was murdered in a horrific home invasion in fire. Oh my god. Sarah says Goo Goo Doll the Good Girls were fun to listen to. Um and the Go-Go's were fun to listen to, and their image was the exact opposite of what they were really like. Yep, I'm surprised any of them are still alive, says Sarah. It is a shame. I loved STP. Um, oh yeah. Dale says, right, Sarah? And Slash is in the video too. I have always loved Slash. Dale says, and Duff McKagan. They sounded great. Sam says, they say Michael Jackson was so jealous of Prince because he was a real rock star. I love anything 80s when it comes to music, says Snickerdoodle. Well, I have favorites throughout all of them, but um, you gotta love Heart. They're from the 70s. Stuart Copeland, best drummer to me, says Anna Grissom. Nah, Neil Peart was. I struggle with MJ, me too. The Police, right, Shady? Yeah, he's with the Police. Um, Neil Peart from Rush was like one of the best drummers ever. Um, Jackie Brown, best movie soundtrack ever for a movie. Digger said, "Yep, Barracuda." And Magic Man. The first song I ever heard by heart was Magic Man. And then I heard Barracuda, and then I heard Crazy on You. And then next thing I know, the 80s comes along, and here they come. But I tell you what, that Ann Wilson can sing her ass off. Sarah says he sure was. We lost him way too soon. Loved Stuart Copeland since I was 9, says Anna Grissom. Sam, my favorite was the Big Chill soundtrack. My favorite heart song is Dreamboat Annie. Oh, you gotta love Dreamboat Annie. You gotta love that. That's such a cute little song. I just do. Um, I didn't hear Dog and Butterfly until the mid '80s. I never seen Big Chill. I gotta see that. And then, you guys, you're really gonna think, and I am really showing my age, and I was young. I was really, really young. I was like single digits. But ABBA. I can still listen to ABBA today. I was 9 when that came out. When what came out? Snickerdoodle. I heard a great version of Heart of Glass sung by Miley Cyrus. She did a really good job. Did she really? Blondie. I was in junior high. No, not ABBA. Oh yeah, I do like ABBA. I saw The Big Chill in the theater and didn't really like it. Haven't seen it since, but I just think I wasn't old enough to appreciate it. I was about 20. I was even younger when I saw it. Saw Police Reunion Tour 2007. It was amazing. Snickerdoodle said, "Yep, ABBA. I love ABBA. I just, um, I just, what? Kyle, my window's up, so nobody hears. Oh, going nobody hear it. ABBA is great. I've heard of very talented performers trying to cover their songs as a joke and finding out that they couldn't play them. Hell yeah. They also cracked me up at the funeral scene when the preacher says a friend of Sam's will play his favorite song and Joe Beth Williams plays You Can't Always Get What You Want on the organ. Saw Rolling Stones twice in concert. I don't care for them. Never did. Not Sam. Sorry, Alex. Sam says a man can't pump ABBA, but I love him. That was the that was um after Crocodile Rock was actually Crocodile Rock was the first rock and roll sound, and my uncles introduced me to Crocodile Rock. So here I am, 6 years old, going through school singing Crocodile Rock. Oh God, those were the days. And then ABBA was the first album my mom got me, and I think I was God 7 or 8. It was the very first album that my mom got me, and then I graduated from there to um got all these old time 45s. I had a shitload of 45s. Um, Me and my sister would attend this Jingle Ball every year back in the 90s. They would have a lot of 80s and 90 artists. The coolest was seeing Bon Jovi. Oh my god. The movie opens, Dale B says, the movie opens with a little boy in a bathtub singing Joy to the World. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Oh yeah. Joy to the world. Oh, boys and girls now. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. I like the YMCA song. I won't play that unless my windows are rolled up in my car. Everyone likes YMCA. What was their other song that they sang? YMCA, and they had another one, and I can't remember. Snickerdoodle said my parents listened to 50, 60, 70 music, so me and my sister knew old school music. And I remember Heidi up the street. She used to babysit us, and then I ended up babysitting her kids. That was great. But she loved the Beach Boys, so she would bring her albums down. And my parents had one of those combination stereo console TV things, you know. And I'm telling you, to this day, those things had the best sound. But she would play it on mom's stereo. He loved the Beach Boys. Mom loved Joe Cocker. Macho Man. The dumpster got in trouble for using Macho Man at his rallies. Yes, he did. In the Navy. Oh, yep. Macho Man. My parents listen. Oh, you already said it right. There you go, Macho Man. I heard YMCA too many times when I was in college, working at wedding receptions. You guys, do you remember the song Disco Duck? I think Rick Dees did that. He got in trouble for using all his music. Yep, he did because nobody wanted him to play it. Disco Duck. Disco Duck. No, I can't do the duck sound anymore. Don't be a cluck. Disco Duck was the first rap song. No, there were others, but that was funny. And then, what was that one that Steve Martin did? Something about King Tut. That's what he did. When Steve Martin came out with that, my sister hated me because I would just sing it just to piss her off. King Tut. Rapper's Delight. I will sit there and listen to all 500,000 hours of that song. One long ass song. And I will sit there and listen to every bit of it. Dale says, I loved King Tut. Hell yeah. We had all of them. One of the got a condo made of stone. Yep. His backing band was called the Toot Uncommons. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Blondie was first before Rapper's Delight. Yeah. I tried to tell Fran that she didn't believe me. What was it called? Rapture? Those were the days of Saturday Night Live. But I tell you, after I did not know it. But like I said, my uncles gave me a whole shitload of 45s. And I had a little record player. So I played the 45s on my little record player, and I would play my albums on the big stereo. And Rosanna, Diana. And so after my ABBA, my uncles gave me all these 45s, and I did not know it. But I used to sing the song, and you guys tell me if you know who wrote and sang this song. And it was one of my favorite songs, and I sang it for years, and it was called Mind Games. Do you guys know who wrote that song? That song Rosanna was made because of one of the guys in the band dating Roseanne Arquette. John Lennon. I had no idea for years. Mind Games. I knew every word to that, and I'm just like 7 years old at the time. And I knew every word to that song, and at one time, I did not know the Supremes were big, but I must have had 4 or 5 of their 45s, and when I got older, and I started hearing it on the radio, I was like, and I found out it was a group called the Supremes. I was like, what? I know those. Says I remember Head Games by Foreigner, but not anything called Mind Games. John Lennon did Mind Games. It was on Apple Records. Um, yeah, My Girl Likes to Party All the Time, Eddie Murphy. Yep. Baby love, my baby love. But the first song I learned by the Supremes, and I didn't even know that it was the Supremes, was You Keep Me Hanging On. I knew that song by heart. Oh, I thought it was Rick James. Rick James is his crossover hit was Super Freak. Eddie Murphy couldn't sing for nothing. Yeah, Rick James's crossover song was Super Freak. Stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Damn, you're right, he couldn't sing, and this was before auto-tune. Rick James produced that song. Mm-hmm. Do y'all like Jimmy Buffett? Nope. I don't like Jimmy Buffett, but that don't mean I don't know a couple of his songs, thanks to my friend Michelle, but no, I don't. Margaritaville, I think that was his most famous song. I know one thing, you go to one of his concerts, wear a Hawaiian shirt and a parrot. That's the only thing I know about Jimmy Buffett. Damn, I do, he is from Mobile, Alabama. How about Kenny Rogers? Oh god, you remember when he couldn't sing a song that didn't go to #1? Easy cow. I loved me some Kenny Rogers. I still do. I know the feeling because I blew out of my flip-flop once in Acapulco going down some stairs. Didn't feel good, says Dale. Yeah, I'm more of the islands in the stream. That is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me. Yeah, Lady and the Gambler and Islands in the Stream to me was the best duet ever. Oh, of course. Of course. Him and Dolly just melted. They just meld. But I'm more of the generation of Supertramp and Boston, AC/DC, Nazareth. That was my thing. Art. They had to have hooked up. Nope, both of them say nope. It was too much like brother and sister. Need to play me some Dan Fogelberg. Same old Lang Syne. I read recently that Dolly Parton's husband has attended exactly one of her concerts. Yep. He only went to one. Wow, Connie, there are no words. Kenny was a gentleman, and that was that was a lady. She would never admit to that. Yeah, he pretty much stays to himself. Never was into the limelight. And she said, yeah, she said that that's perfect because he likes to stay at home, and I like to travel. So he had his own work. He was his own man, and and she knew that he loved her because he married her before she was even um famous and all that other stuff. And both of them were penniless at the time. um, Sarah, Dan Fogelberg, another performer who left us too soon. um he had um he had prostate cancer, she recalls. Yes, Sarah, that is one of my all-time favorite songs. I hate the Grateful Dead. I get limp listening to that beta male trash. Yeah, they met at a laundromat. Yep. Oh, damn, I can't get into them much either, except for Casey Jones. Better watch your speed. Sarah says they're showing that wonderful movie Coat of Many Colors based on Dolly's childhood again. Grateful Dead and who was that? Fish Air? Never heard of them. Fish is strange. Unfortunately, it started Ricky Schroeder, who bailed out racist Wisconsin shooter. It starred Ricky Schroeder, racist Wisconsin shooter. Which one? Who? I didn't know he did that. Man, but Deadheads followed that band around everywhere. There's a SpongeBob parody called SpongeBong Hemp Pants here on YouTube where they go to a Fish concert. Sam Rockwell says, no, he wasn't racist and he saved his life. It's sad Charlie Pride passed. Yes, Charlie Pride passed away. And Ted Nugent and Kid Rock. Kid Rock's about dumb as a box of rocks. Good thing he was successful in music. Dale said either big or rich. Not sure which one. SpongeBob's cohort. Hashbrick says, "Vicious music sucks if you're sober." They go with Sandy, who lives in a syringe. Oh my god. You're serious? Oh my god. Sam says Kid Rock should have stayed rap. I just want to wash Kid Rock's hair, says Dale. When he came out, I recognized him immediately. And this is why. Before he was nationally famous, my older brother loved Ted Nugent. He only had one song I liked. Um Shooting Toe Pain, says Dale. Ooh. Kid Rock turned country music because Pamela Lee didn't like black people. Sarah says just checked. Yep, those cartoons are still there. They're under 5 minutes in length. I'm gonna have to watch them. That's all there is to it. But before Kid Rock was a national hit, do you guys remember Jay Leno when he would go out on the street and ask people questions? Kid Rock was one of them. And he was one of the dumbest people. And I'm sitting there with my grandpa, and we're watching this. And I said, he's a bloomin' idiot. And Grandpa said, I wouldn't give you 5 cents for him. And then he went national and saw what he would look like. I said, oh my God, he's a bloomin' idiot. Was the first thing I said. Kid Rock's first wife is black, and their son is therefore mixed race. Not SpongeBob, SpongeBong. SpongeBong. Yep, Cat Scratch Fever is the only song by Ted Nugent I ever liked. If someone asked me some of those on the street questions, I'd give goofy answers too. No, he was flat out fucking idiot. Jay liked him because he was that damn dumb. Ted Nugent never did drugs or drink. Well, I would tell you the truth. I would hope that he did drugs, because the way he thinks now, I'm like, you did too much acid. Sarah says allegedly. Ted Nugent device was women and guns. Same with Gene Simmons. Kiss is still one of my favorite groups. Sorry. He still is. They still are. Some guy interviewed some anti-mask ladies who said they didn't need to wear them because their vibrators were high enough to ward off the virus. Oh my God. Oh my God. I would not admit that to no one. Seems like the disco song Kiss did. I Was Made for Loving You. Gene Simmons not doing drugs, that I find believable. Yeah, him and Paul Stanley never did drugs and never drank. Yeah, Peter Criss sang Beth. Yeah. Yes, Sarah, he is way anti-drug. But he really liked the ladies. Yeah. Him and Paul both. That's why they got into rock and roll. They wanted the girls. Yep. Paul Stanley had some really bad plastic surgery. No, I think they just tried to fix his ear. Of course, lately, I don't know. To me, he's showing his age. Kaylee says on another stream, a lady didn't have a mask. The store said she couldn't go in without one. She went outside and dug a mask out of the garbage and put it on. Ew. They said Ted Bundy liked the ladies too. But who am I to talk? I found my favorite mask laying in the parking lot. Took it home and washed it. No, he had a facelift. Did he? I know he had tried to have that ear fixed because, you know, it was deformed and shit. That's why he grew the long hair. But if you ask me, Gene Simmons had a worse facelifting Paul Stanley then. I'm like, Gene, you should have stayed the same, because you just should have stayed the way you were. That's all there is to it. Go look at the face mask of the shooter in the New York City church yesterday. Sure, but this was a paper mask. Oh God. I knew he was born with a deformed ear. Yeah. Gene Simmons has definitely had a hair transplant. Yep. And a couple facelifts. Shannon too. And she was a looker in the day, says Dale. I haven't decided whether I like their kids or not. Sam says I miss Tom Petty. I always said Tom Petty looked like a planter's peanut with teeth. Dale says she still is pretty, but too much plastic surgery. Me too, Sam. Mary Jane's Last Dance. I remember some of the crazy rumors about Kiss before they publicly took off their makeup. Yeah, I was pissed that they took their makeup off. The goofiest was that they were women. Paul's costume negated that. Yeah, because he would always take his shirt off in the end on his concerts. London will never produce a Tom Petty or Johnny Cash. Oh God, tell you what. I know all of them country stars from back in the day because every time I went to West Virginia. Oh my God, you had to watch Nashville. A more reasonable one was that they were black. They weren't, but it did make sense considering the era. They looked white as can be to me. I know one thing, Gene is super conceited. He is way super conceited. But he was always my favorite out of the group, believe it or not. Mom's like, are you sure he's your favorite? And I'm like, well, yeah. I wanted to go to a Partridge Family concert as a kid. Then they had to make it to me that those shows were 10 years old. Aww. He's definitely an egomaniac. No kidding. Paul just lets him go half the time. But Paul said every once in a while, I have to remind him he wasn't the founder of this group. I know when Sophie went on, what was that one show? X Factor? When their daughter Sophie went on, she didn't tell him about it because she didn't want him there, and he found out and he ended up showing up. You have a good night, Anna Grissom. You take care, hon. Thank you for coming in. You kind of have to be an egomaniac narcissist to have money and power like that. I wonder how much he's worth. Let me go look that up. I've got to find out. Gene Simmons. Um, he's worth about $400 million. Wonder how much. Oh, Gene knows how to market. I can tell you that. Let's see how much Paul Stanley's worth. Out of curiosity, I think Gene's worth more than he is. Um, yeah, Paul's worth about 200 million. I'm guessing 450. He's worth about 400 million. Um, and I just never saw any of them do that. Says Sarah. Do what? Um, Gene was down to 5 million in the late 90s. Sharon Osbourne had COVID, has COVID. Aw. Rush did play in my hometown when I was in high school in the late 70s, and in the days that followed, one of our school's cheerleaders claimed that she did it with their singer. Really? Hmm. Go look at the Beastie Boys were worth. I don't know. I don't even know their names. I'm just gonna put in. Yeah. Alright. Beastie Boys net worth. 75 million. It says Mike D's net worth is estimated to be roughly $90 million. Go look at see. I also heard about Miss Osborne having COVID. Sam says 100 each. Sarah said, I seem to be one of the few people who just doesn't get the Beastie Boys as a one-hit wonder. Sure, as classic rockers? No way. No, they had more than one hit. What was that one song that they had? What was that called? Let me see. Intergalactic. I like that. Intergalactic. Prince must have been worth a lot because he owned his music. Sarah says, I don't think they'll ever get Prince's date ironed out. Sam said they had 9 number ones. Brass Monkey. Yep. Let's see. Let's see. Boy, he was short. Keep forgetting he was only 5'2". They're guesstimating Prince being worth around 300 300 million. Um, does anyone remember D-Light? Groove is in the heart. Oh god, yeah, I start listening to that, I can't stop. Also love Steely Dan. No Sleep Till Brooklyn. Same right with D-Light. Snicker says, what you want? Sam says, rhyming and stealing. Dalby says, all they're fighting over his estate. Yeah, but he has the rights to his music. Seems like there would be plenty to go around. Prince wrote his music, produced his music, and played his music. A lot of music artists have gotten smart over the I'd say, well, I don't know about, I can't say they all got smarter because Taylor Swift wasn't smart. But I remember back in the 90s, I was listening to um I liked Wilson Phillips, and I liked their Christmas album and stuff, but I was listening to Michelle Phillips. Not Michelle, China Phillips. And she said that her mom, Michelle Phillips, from the Mamas and the Papas, gave her some advice when her and um, the Wilson girls were starting Wilson Phillips. She said, demand the rights to your own songs. And they did. And but apparently nobody told Taylor Swift that. But a lot of the artists since the days of the Mamas and Papas and all that, it wasn't until the 80s where artists started getting smart and they ended up owning the rights to their own songs. Yes, he has a huge catalog of music that hasn't been released. Most epic Prince at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, doing While My Guitar Gently Weeps with Tom Petty, Jeff Lynne, and all. Um, yeah. China has her own YouTube channel. Sam says, you guys ever hear the Joe Pesci song, Wise Guy? Uh-uh. Um, let's play Wise Guys. You will piss your pants. Okay, I will. I already played one song this month. I don't need to get copyright again. But can you imagine that Taylor Swift having all those songs, all those records, all the hits, and everything that she's had, and she's not allowed to sing a one of them in concert? When that one guy took over her label, he owns all of that. And when I heard that, I was like, you stupid ass. You didn't keep the rights to your own songs. I mean, I understand the Beatles because back then the companies had them. It was unheard of for an artist to demand the rights to their own songs. It's only been later, and I I thought they all did. And when I found out Taylor Swift didn't even own them, I was like, man, you stupid. Um, she must be rich though. Well, she's rich, but she sure as the fuck can't get no residuals. It all goes to that guy who took over the company. And those two parted ways. So she can't even play her own damn songs. And I'm like, man, she had some huge hits there. And she can't even. Oh, wow. You may be rich, but what's the point? You can't sing your own daggone songs. I cannot believe. See, this is why I need to go and be a manager in the music business. That'd be the first thing I'd fight for. She's gonna keep, or he, or they are going to keep the rights to their own songs. Is anyone watching The Voice? I watched The Masked Singer. She might have signed a contract for that. She didn't sign any contract for it. That's the point. She's not a billionaire. Let me find out how much she's worth. She ain't no billionaire. Celine Dion is almost a billionaire. I think so. Last I looked, Celine Dion was worth like $980 million. See, she's worth 400 million. Let's see what's Celine up to. Oh, she went down some. She hadn't been doing anything either. She went down to 800 million. I love The Masked Singer. I think one of them is Cyndi Lauper. Who do you think is Cyndi Lauper? Because there's the Sun, which is the only female. So you and the other two are males. I don't think the Sun is. That's the only female left. And this week is the finale. Um, no, I think the Sun is Leanne Rhymes because when she sang, she had a country twinge to her. I heard it, and I swear that's Leanne. Let's see, Stevie Nicks. Yeah, she's probably. I don't think Fleetwood Mac kept all the rights to their songs either. She is worth 85 million. Garth Brooks got to be a billionaire. She made a lot of money when she went solo. You don't hear about Leanne Rhymes anymore. She has a beautiful voice. She has a kick-ass voice, and I swear, the Sun is Leanne Rhymes because that first song she sang, um, she has sung it before, and I think it's on YouTube somewhere, and it sounds just like her. But um, Leanne can kind of change her voice, but that last song she sang, um, there was that country twinge to it, and I'm like, yeah, that's got to be Leanne. And Garth Brooks is worth about Garth Brooks worth about 400 million. Oh my god, my phone, Leanne Rhymes. Sam says, who is the chick from Canada who was really kicking butt, and then she quit. She had that album Jagged Little Pill. Alanis Morissette, she didn't quit. She went off and she still does her thing. She just went and was doing her own thing. She never quit. Amy Winehouse, rest in peace. Sam says she was big. Well, Amy was my favorite, says Sam. Adele is still my favorite. As a single, she's still one of my favorites. And I always liked Annie Lennox too. Back to Black is a great song. I never really listened to Amy Winehouse. I wonder how much Adele is worth. God, here I am nosy as hell. Thanks, Sam. And all you have to do is just put her first name in. Let's see. After her divorce, wow. I don't know how that translates into American money, but that she's see, it says Forbes has her at 56 million pounds, but a Sunday Times Rich Musicians list gives her a net worth of 150 million pounds, and that would make her the second wealthiest musician behind Ed Sheeran. So I don't know how much that is in American money. Amy would eat Adele alive. I don't think so. Annie is another great one. Does she have a last name kind of like Cher? No. Ed Sheeran is elevator music. Ed Sheeran rock. Kicks ass. I like Ed Sheeran. I really do. His little moppy redheaded self. And Dale doesn't think Cher can sing. Can't now. I mean, she's what, 110 now? And I heard her sing a couple years ago live. Yeah. She doesn't sing like she used to. Les, I bet you go to BTS concerts. Who's BTS? Does not keep me from singing along to Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves. What are BTS who is BTS? Who's BTI? BTS. I don't even know who that is. The Korean kids. Huh? Oh, no, I don't. You'll see me go to a Janet Jackson concert. You'll see me go. Saw Lisa and Cult Jam. Um, been to Cameo. I've been to um Aerosmith. I've been to Guns N' Roses. Um, God, I can't name them all. BTS is about to be bigger than the Beatles. I don't think so. It's a K-pop group. Now that I would have known. I've seen Radiohead in Madison Square Garden. Ian used to love Radiohead back in the day. He was so young. Then he grew up loving Bob Marley and Jim Morrison. Bigger than the Beatles in Korea, maybe. I wanted to see Janet Jackson. She was going on tour and COVID hit and was canceled. Yeah, I know. I saw Radiohead twice on consecutive nights opening for REM in 1995. One of their best songs that Radiohead ever did, I think, personally, is Creep. And the lead singer hated that song. And is one of their biggest hits. Now, great, I got it in my head. Look you in the eye. The guy from CCR who rocked the F First One and Fire. Creep is great. Drake sold more than the Beatles and Elvis combined. Audio Slave. Creep was their first hit. My own personal favorite is called Airbag. Chris Cornell had beautiful eyes. This is Dale. Reviews on YouTube count as a sale. Yes, Chris was a powerhouse. He's still alive, isn't he? Radiohead only played Creep maybe 1 out of 3 concerts. Delby Snick, I started listening to them last night. And The Highway. No, he killed himself. Oh yeah, he did. That's right. Yeah, and that's when Chester sang that one song and I absolutely love it. And then he ended up killing himself. You guys ever hear of a band, Shakespeare Sister? Yeah. Who was Chester with? I forgot. Um, Linkin Park. I loved grunge. There you go. Huh. Well, you guys, I'm gonna have to go. I gotta take my pills. I gotta get some sleep. I have a feeling my nurse is gonna be here tomorrow. Again, without calling. But I want to thank everyone for showing up, participating. I truly appreciate it. Good night, Les. Good night, y'all. Good night, Sam. Good night, everybody. Like I said, I really do appreciate you guys coming in and participating. I'm going to go listen to Audio Slave. Oh, well, you do that, and I'm going to go listen to myself snore. This was a nice chat this evening. Lots of fun, too. Good night. Thank you, Sarah, and you have a good evening. And we'll speak again. Oh, Rain Dancer's still here. Hello. So until we talk again, hope everybody has a great night and great day. And no, go listen to the Joe Pesci song. I gotta get some sleep, but I will listen to it. I'm sleeping, says Rain Dancer. So until we talk again, everybody have a great night and great day, and we'll talk later.